Debbie Bell Hosking for Finextra TV at the SBS Summit 25 in Paris, and I'm joined by Sivakumar Chidambarathanu, CIO nationwide, and we're talking data and AI amongst many other things. So Sivakumar, first of all, welcome to our pop-up studio here at the Summit.
Thanks for having me, Debbie. Thank you.
Data and AI, it's one of my favorite topics. But the first question is, how do you see the role of data and new technologies when it comes to enabling a smoother customer experience, particularly from your point of view as a CIO?
See, the IT industry keeps on going on with different transformation over 5-10 year period continuously, right? When I used to study 30 years back, computers were introduced. Then people were worried that they will all lose their job, right? Then what happened is it started moving, started improving, and there's a lot of development has happened over the last 30 years. But what is important and interesting today is with the introduction of AI, it is going to fuel growth, but it's also going to be a threat. And I will tell you why. Now, what does AI do? It acts upon the data to give a better experience. Now, as a CIO, I need to introduce AI to improve the colleagues' customers' experience. But the systems that we have in the organizations, which have not been updated for years and years, which that is not resilient enough. And the data is fragmented all over the place. So we have to ensure that we bring all those things together before applying AI to give a better customers a good experience. Now, from a customer perspective, what does a customer want now? He or she wants a personalized experience, an instant experience, and a seamless experience. What I mean by that? So, 10 years back, banks and organizations used to send campaign letters. Oh, you are eligible for a credit card, apply. Then what has happened is, we send with the loan letters. Oh, you are eligible for this amount, this percentage, and all those things. But the customer today wants, just tell me, I'm applying, and I want that loan now, right? I don't want to go with these generic discussions. Second is, they want instant. You go and apply, I want the loan. Some of them are doing it, but that is a product specific. And third is seamless. If you apply for a mortgage in some organization in one channel, you can't continue in the other channel. Say you start something in digital, it breaks. You go to organization, you have to start from the scratch. It breaks the customer experience. How do we fix all these things, right? We are not going to fix the entire legacy estate, but we can improve the APIs. We can bring the data together and show as one single data fabric. All these things are being done today to bring a better seamless customer experience.
What I'm hearing is really the importance of a strong data foundation. You mentioned fragmentation earlier. So how do we ensure a strong foundation of quality data and also knowing where to go for the right data?
See, most of the organizations today have a lot of data. What you call them is data rich, but they are not data intelligent. In one of the organizations I used to be associated with a long time back, they have cards, loans, and so on. But even the mother's maiden name was different from one to another. Because of the way the data had been collected, we are not going to fix everything. What we need is a consolidated data stream to start with, right? You need to have a data lake or something which will bring the data together to provide a seamless customer data. Second is, data has to be a cultural shift. It cannot be a technical shift. So everyone needs to understand data is no longer an asset. It is the foundation of a better customer experience. So every time we think about data, we have to think that this is going to be the most important thing for an organization. So that has to be embedded in the organization's culture. And that's many of the organizations have started doing it by putting CDOs and so on. But that's a start. We have to move towards, and everyone in the organization has to understand data has to be better quality to get a better output for the customers.
We're talking better quality, better output for customers.
Yes.
Where are you seeing this being done in banks? Do you have any real life examples of where you're seeing successes here?
See, all the financial institutions, more banks are the place where we collect the data. So far the data was collected for complaints perspective, right? Every organization, so if I have to give a loan or a mortgage or something, we do collect data. Either it could be for ID and way. So you call me, I need to know who you are. That's one purpose. We collect the salary and other information for risk assessment. We collect the data for economic crime. But what we miss is we don't collect it for business value, right? So now the trend is shifting. Now we are seeing how can we use this data for providing better value for the customers, right? We can be in a better way today with the new data to understand, can we help the customer in a different way, right? Can we give a hyper personalized experience for the customer? Can we understand the customer's needs even before they think that's, so if a customer deposits some money, can we say that they can use it in a better way to invest in a system? Banks are much ahead in this, but we are just going step by step.
And I'm hearing you, and I'm hearing the processes, and you're talking about step by step, and almost the next question has to be, how can AI be a tool in this? So how can data and AI work, not only work together, because we do hear about that, but work effectively together?
See, data provides context. So when you have a clean data, you have data across the systems today, you bring all the data together, you give one snapshot of a customer's data that gives a context or relevance. When I mention context or relevance, when a customer comes to your mobile app, browses something, when a customer calls you for something, it could be for as simple as a loan or a mortgage, or a customer is worried about something. That's a context, and you can understand the context only if you have the right data in mind, right? Currently the data is fragmented. Marketing has the data, fraud has the data. Once you bring all these things, data will give you the context. AI provides intelligence, right? Data will give you the insights. How can you make it as a foresight? So yeah, I know this customer is having so much income, he lives in this demography, he is well-to-do or he is struggling. That's the inside information. But AI will provide you the foresight. Yes, we can help this customer in such a way by giving tailor-made products, provide a better seamless experience, and go from there. So as I read earlier in somewhere, I don't remember, but data without AI is dumb. It doesn't do anything. But AI without data is silent. It can't see anything, right? It's not applicable. So this has to work together. A unified data and a better AI tool will really fuel growth in any organization.
I'm just listening to all those words. I really enjoyed what you said, that AI obviously has the intelligence in the word, data is the insight, but can it lead to foresight and perhaps growing upward within an organization and helping with that foundation of data. So thank you so much, Sivakumar. It's lovely as well to get your point of view as a CIO. So thank you.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you.